The Butler Bulldogs played the Miami Hurricanes in the Puerto Rico tip-off championship game last night. Miami won the game 85-75, and I honestly did pick Miami to win this game. I've got a friend who's a Miami fan. I'm one of the very few people out there that actually knew what Miami had coming in this year, and I predicted they were going to be a top 20 team. And from what I'd watched them early on this season, well, I guess it's only been 10 days, but from what I watched their first few games of the season, I saw exactly what I was predicting. A deep team with tons of talent, lots of experience, and big-time length. And all of those things factored into the win against Butler last night. I apologize, first of all. I wanted to have a video up last night originally, but after that was over, and I had just gotten done watching the Packers and the Vikings play. Packers are my team in the NFL, and I was just kind of worn out after watching two back-to-back games like that, plus the other stuff we had going on that day. So that's why the video is coming out today. But yeah, Butler lost 85-75. I expected it to happen. Usually in these early season tournaments every year, Butler has one of the 3 games in which they kind of lay an egg. I kind of expected that to happen in this game, and then for the first half they did. But they turned it around in the second half. The fight that they had, the resiliency, I was very proud of. The second half they took a 19-point deficit and cut it down to 4 with about a minute to go. But they just couldn't get it back. Couldn't get back to where they could win the game. So, like I said, I'm very proud of the effort. They needed this kind of a game to see where exactly they were at. Early on in this game, Butler committed a lot of turnovers, and it was passes that they probably could have made against any other team, but they can't make the passes that they made or attempted last night with the length that Miami had and the quickness. They were just eating the ball up, stealing it from them easily. Tyler Lewis, again, not much of a factor in this game. However, they were still able to generate offense without him, which is pretty crazy. He did have 1 assist, but only 3 points in the game. Didn't shoot very well. He only played 25 of the 40 minutes. But like I said, other guys were able to come in, step up, generate offense for us. Roosevelt Jones being one of them, 19 points on 7 of 13 shooting. We also had 23 points from Kellen Dunham. He was 6 of 17 from the field, 5 of 8 from three-point range. Those 2 guys were our big offensive producers. Rebound-wise, Tyler Weidman contributed with 10 rebounds. 4 of them were offensive. And Keelan Martin has done a great job coming off the bench, either sparking us for some points or mostly for his rebounding. He's done a great job stepping up and getting some rebounds this year. So that was nice to see. Roosevelt Jones also had 5 assists and 5 rebounds to go along with his 19 points. But yeah, the story was that Miami is just so tall. They've got that Jakiri guy down low, Tani Jakiri. I think he's 7'1", 7'2", something like that. And with how Miami is, with the fast guards that they have that do a great job handling the ball, do a great job shooting, Butler had a really difficult task of trying to play defense against them. That's why Miami shot the ball so well. They were 51.9% for the game, 45% from three-point range. And also didn't hurt that they were 91.7% from the free throw line. They were 22 of 24 there. But Miami, with the tall guy they've got down in the post, it really stretches out Butler's defense. Butler always depends on the help defense, but it's harder to help the further away you get from each other, and it really spreads the defense out like that. So Butler, tried to go man, tried to play some help down in the post, but tried to play some 2-3 zone. But the problem was Miami can just bury shots with their guards. Their guards were just knocking down 3s or long-range 2s, and then when Butler would try to jump out on them, they would leave Jakiri, one-on-one, where he had a major height advantage, or just wide open, or they'd have some guys cut down towards the basket, get some layups, that sort of thing. So just a very tough team to defend. Butler did the best that they could. I'm actually surprised they got it down to 4 points late in the game. I really didn't foresee a comeback of any sort. So, not very upset with this loss. I think there's a lot we can take from it. We're going to, improve as the season goes on, like we do every year, aside from the Brandon Miller year. And I really like the experience that we got in this tournament against the 3 different teams that we played, especially Temple, and most especially from Miami. For all you Miami fans out there, congratulations. You guys have a great, great team. And I really hope you make a lot of noise in the ACC, because as everybody else is, we get sick and tired of seeing Duke and North Carolina winning every year. And I've got respect for those programs, but, just want to see new teams up there every year. And I really hope Miami can get the job done. Yeah, Butler loses 85-75. And I think that's it. That's all I've got for you. Miami moved into the rankings today at number 15. Butler fell out for whatever reason. I don't understand how you can lose one game to the number 15 ranked team and then fall out of the rankings. But that's not really much to concern myself over, or for anybody else for that matter. Just play our games, win our games, do the best that we can. And the goal is just to get into the March Madness tournament and hopefully win that whole thing, or at least go as far as we can. So anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and Butler is off until Saturday, where they will play Southern Illinois Edwardsville at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Again, thanks for watching, and have a good one.